Protests are raging in Iran, and in a move to crush the movement, the government shut down the internet. But there was one lifeline left for many Iranians: Starlink, the satellite internet service. It was supposed to be beyond the reach of state censorship, that is, until now. Starting around January 8th, the Iranian government launched a sophisticated campaign to jam Starlink, crippling the service for many. A map from GPSjam.org shows a massive spike in GPS interference right over Tehran on that same day. Why does this matter? Well, Starlink terminals usually need a GPS signal to find their location and connect with the satellites passing overhead. So, jamming the GPS was the classic first move, but Starlink is smart. After Russia used similar tactics in Ukraine, the company rolled out an update. Now, terminals can figure out their location without GPS by using the Starlink satellites themselves through a process called triangulation. It's a clever workaround, but it has a catch. It makes the terminal less mobile. You can't really use it on the move anymore because it is constantly scanning the sky to lock onto a satellite. However, the problems in Iran got worse. Users started seeing huge data loss, sometimes up to 80%. This pointed to something more advanced than just GPS jamming. Experts call it active interference. Essentially, the jammas are blasting noise or fake signals at the Starlink satellites themselves, trying to saturate their communication channels and disconnect users on the ground. This is technically very difficult to do against a moving satellite constellation like Starlink. It requires large, powerful antennas that are constantly tracking the satellites, making them hard to hide. Russia tried this in Ukraine, and their jammas were reportedly found and destroyed. So, how is Iran pulling this off? There are a few theories. Iran could be using Russian military jammas, like the Murmansk BN. Or they might be using their own homegrown technology. Experts point out that Iran has top-tier universities specializing in telecommunications, some even linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The jamming we're seeing in Iran looks different from what was used in Ukraine, suggesting it could be a local effort. So, is Starlink completely blocked? Not quite. A representative from NASNet, the largest Starlink community in Iran, described it as intermittent interference, mostly around Tehran. Users experience frequent, short disconnections, but the service is still usable. This has become a high-tech cat and mouse game. Just 2 days after the jamming started, Starlink pushed a software update. This update allows the network to detect a jammed satellite and instantly switch the connection to a different one. It has a brilliant move that reportedly cut the data loss from as high as 70% down to around 30%. While this technological battle is fascinating, it's important to remember that Starlink isn't a magic solution for the whole country. With only about 50,000 terminals in Iran, it serves just a tiny fraction of the 90 million people living there. Still, for those who have it, it remains a vital link to the outside world, and the fight to keep that link open is a testament to the power of human ingenuity against censorship. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cyber Armory YouTube channel for more stories on tech and freedom.